What are you seeing that you like from Miguel now that he's moved back over to the right wing?
He's very involved in the games. I think he had 60 touches on the ball last time. He's better to attack in space. He get a better relationship with Alex now and Ronny also on that side. So he's a lot switching the play for us and get opportunities in the last third on the opposite side. So we just need them more in goal situations. He had some, in a couple of games ago he was alone with the goalkeeper a couple of times, but we need more of that. So if you start to switch, you are the guy that's going to finish it. So we need to get him into those areas in the end of the attack.
So that's the most important thing in these last 9 games, to try to help y'all get as many points as possible. Just get more involved in the goal creation.
Yeah, if you don't score goals, we will never win. So we need to have more goals, and if you're going to have that, we have to be in the areas where you score goals. And that's not only for Miggy. That's but Saba naturally is there all the time. Luke has been very good coming into these areas. Alex is more now coming into these areas, and he scores more goals. So we need Miggy and Manu is also there. So you more players you put in there, you more opportunities that they will get as a collective as well. So, but we get to more crosses. We are pinning them in more than in the last games than we have done for a while, and then also we have to take our chances. Like 8 chances against Montreal, we scored 1 goal. That's not enough. And there was a couple of quite big chances there that we need to execute. So, but the worst is if you don't create, and that was a moment in the season. When we struggled for the most, that we didn't create anything either. So now the positive that we are creating, now we just need to finish off the things and win games.
Steven and Juan, when did they return?
They come today.
Today was.
They come yesterday. So today were the first training. So that's good. Now we're finished with the visa process, and then I can start really train and get ready for the games.
Any more incoming players?
I don't know. We haven't. I don't think it's. We don't know yet. If it's something that's coming up that is interesting, it could be. But we have already done a lot this window.
What will be a key factor facing Colorado, considering the elevation and the altitude of the stadium?
First of all, we have to have the ball. They are not a very big possession team, so they normally have, they have average on 44. So that means that we have a chance to also get the ball because they're quite direct. But we need to be very good in stopping transitions. We have to be very good in dealing with direct play. And we have to match the intensity in the legs, so we have to be smart. We have to be together and press together. We cannot open up and be 1-1, then we're going to get a lot of problems.
How much has Pedro been able to train this week?
I trained half of the training today, so he will be available for next week.
What are the challenges going into a team like Colorado that is comfortable without the ball? What do you need to do better with the ball to kind of balance that?
What you say?
With Colorado, who are comfortable without the ball, what kind of pressure does that put on you to protect yourself with the ball?
I think we have been good in that last games. We have to switch the play. We have to attack space. We have to get overloads on the sides. We need to put a lot of crosses inside the box. But at the same time, we have to attack with balance because you cannot open up. And we know they have speed and power up front. So we need to find that balance in the way we play. But we do exactly what we do with every game. We have to find the overload, and we have to do that from behind and then take advantage of that in the last third.
I asked Miguel about how important somebody like Ronald is, not just on the field in connecting everything, but off the field too. In your mind, how important is it to have a guy like that that's been here for a long time and connects different parts of the team?
I think Ronny, as I said before, I think he has a lot of passion in his game. I think he's improved a lot. I think now it's more stability in his best position. But at the same time, he needs to perform. He has a lot of competition there. It's not like because he's a friend of Miggy that he's playing. And playing because it's those together can do a good job. But having a relationship on and off the pitch, that's very, very important. That's what we try to build there. And that's because it's so many new faces in the staff and also in the team that you have to build those kind of relationships, and when you find them, then you really are able to trust each other and to play each other good, and that is teamwork. That is the most important thing when you create a good teams is to create those relationships. So that's very positive. So I hope everybody of the players try to do that on and off the pitch, but you don't need to be best friends to be playing good together. You just have to respect each other and understand what the strength of each other are.
You know a lot of the team stats. You cite some of the stats. What's the best stat from the past few games where y'all been playing well, and what's the stat that needs to be most improved?
The stats that I like most is creating chances. Because we can talk about whatever, but if you don't create chances, then it doesn't matter how much ball we have in different parts of the game. So I think that stat is good. The crazy stats is like when you look at I'm not very a stat guy, I have to say that.
Okay.
You have it to when you have you see and you feel the players, you feel the environment, you see and you feel the game, and then you can back up your thoughts with the stats. And if there's something that doesn't correlate with what you're feeling, then you have to like, what is happening here, what is the right thing here. But the crazy is that we should have scored 30-32 and scored 36, and we should have conceded 30 and have conceded 46. That number have very difficult to understand. That is they score on everything they have almost, and we don't score on what we should have, and we should have a quality to do those things. And that, of course, I put you in this kind of situation. When you're playing away and have 8-3 chances, you end up not winning the game. That is the big thing. We have to keep on producing chances, but we have to also finish them off. That is the next step now for us, to start to kill game and get confidence in that. Because then the game get different. I don't think we have scored in the first half away so far.
Yeah.
Only when we played against Pumas in Orlando. And we have had a lot of chances in the first half, So if you say we had 15-20 chances in the first half and we have 0 goals, so it's so many mental things into it, or I can't explain those kind of stats. So these things we need to break those barriers. I think that is if you look at that side of the game, the stats wise, is these things I don't have very hard to explain.
Right.
But the positive is that we create. The negative that we are not effective enough.
And the last one for me, you referenced this, I think, last week about the back line. You've never experienced anything like this. I know that Derek is involved in a pending transaction now, which means that your back line is going to be likely totally different than what you started the season with for these last 9 games. Have you ever experienced anything like this, and how hard does it make it to win when you're having to just roll players through?
As I said, I've never seen it before. I've never been even close. We have changed our centre backs inside the games.
Yeah.
And that's as normal. Those who stand 90 minutes and are there, like the goalkeeper, So that is then you get a situation where it's not consistent. And when you're changing all the time, then it's new relationships on security, and you don't feel it safety. So that can also be a reason why we have conceded so many. But we have been organized. We have done too many personal mistakes. But this is also doing something with the attack, because if you have to change the defense all the time, we don't get to change the game offensively. So that has been very difficult. But like Stian is playing good now, I think. But he plays 60 minutes.
Right.
So now, to get that to 90 and play consistent good in 90 minutes, we have 2 centre backs can do that. I love Derek. He's a fantastic player when he's in shape. But how often have you seen him in real shape? That is the challenge. And how consistent have he been in and out all the time? And he sacrificed everything for the team because he goes in. Now we have two new centre backs coming here, and they, one of the reasons they are is to get consistency into it. And then when Stian also producing, and then if you can get 90, then we have three really good centre backs, and they shouldn't need more than that.
Right.
That should be enough when you play once a week, rest of the season. So for me, that is. I don't think we ever gonna experience that thing again. I don't hope so.
Have you been keeping track of Noah Cobb at Colorado? He's plays here, but is being on loan to Colorado, but he's a United player. Have you been keeping track of him? Do you expect to see him on Saturday? And how do you keep track of your loanees from other organizations? Do you actually try to watch them play, or do you let the staff handle that?
Yeah, we watch, of course, and now of course I watched the last game because they played. He plays on the team we're gonna play against, so he played well in that game when they won against Minnesota. He cannot play against us, so that's good. So we don't need to do something against us. But I think it's a very good experience for him. He needs playing time, and also to get out of Atlanta and see other parts of the world or the country, and get another experience. I think that will grow. He will grow on that, and it's only 19, 20 years old also. So that is a part of the development.
All right. Thank you, Ronny.
Thank you.